Yeah, Aiden being from the 2K community is a sense of why I rocked with him. Like, even though I was like, I don't really feel what he's doing right now, but I respected his come up because, like, he's from the 2K community. So it's like, every time, like, even with Fredo, when Fredo went the whole prank route, everybody hated him. Even I wasn't watching him anymore, but I was like, hey, he's grown bigger than life. So let's respect that. But the stuff he been doing lately, I'm like, I can't rock with that. On Fredo's end. I'm not comparing Aiden to Fredo, but that's just an example.
One of these niggas that's hating on content. Like, bitch, what they gonna put your view count on your casket when you die? None of this shit matters.
True.
You get what I mean? Let's give credit what credit is due right now for Biden. He's been top 3, top 5 streamers for the past couple years. I don't know how long you've been doing this shit, but I heard you came from the 2K community. That alone, I got respect for you coming from the 2K community. I got a lot of respect from anybody that come from the same community that I come from, because y'all know we don't get no love or attention. 2K don't give a fuck about us.
Yeah, I'm like, even 2K don't care about us. Like, you see, like, they slap in the face with the logo thing every year, the big content creators, Flight, this year the DF clan, like, they putting on for the game, but they not getting the props they deserve with the logo situation, especially this year. I don't know what's going on.
So let's put your career to the side. Let's talk about you as a person. And the reason why I'm dropping this video, dude, I'm sorry, I tapped in, I got me some nature, and they told me to get you up out the way. I'm about to acknowledge something that y'all probably knew, but y'all wasn't able to break down. Other YouTubers already know this shit too. They probably not able to explain it or break it down like me. So first thing first. All right, so listen. So Biden,
So is editing? You know, So doesn't edit nothing out. We got So over here editing him take the hoodie off. No warning or nothing. You just see a cut. Him shirtless again. That's crazy. And So don't edit.
took my shirt off, not for your bi-curious fan base.
Probably the most editing we've seen So doing a while.
I got this light on me. This is what I do. This is my natural habitat when I'm in the sun. Geyser. In the building. Now, first thing first. Biden, I want to expose your soul. I want to steal your energy. I want to get you up out the way in less than 7-10 minutes because you harmless. You a good guy. Like,
yeah, Adin does seem like a W guy. Like I said, he gave so many people a platform. Look at Prime. When Prime came into the E-Date thing, Prime got a platform. Snaggy Hoes and Zane, they was trying to get a come up off of like being Flight's #1 haters and Flight's what's the thing called? Flight's stream snipers, but Adin gave them a platform. It's like Adin helped so many people out, so he's a good guy.
you not a friend I would call if I'm in beef with somebody. You are harmless. You like a gay best friend to bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, that part is a little stretch. I mean, I'm pretty sure Adin knows. If somebody's in beef, you're not Adin's not one of the Adin even knows that. I'm not one of the first people to call if you're in beef. Adin even knows that. So I'm like, I don't know. I feel like even Adin knows. If Adin is self-aware enough to know if somebody gets in beef. Like I'm not calling most of these YouTubers and streamers if I'm in beef. If all us in the same circle, I'm not calling none of them if I'm in beef. The only one I may call is like Duke or something. But if I'm in beef, real beef, I'm not calling no YouTuber or streamer. But Adin will be at the bottom of the list if you had to call somebody.
Biden. The first thing I want to acknowledge,
the gay best friend,
and I want to say this right
stretch.
now. I have no problem with the LGBTQ community at all. Man,
I'm not gonna lie. The way that community is, you should have preferenced that in the beginning. That should have been something you preferenced in the beginning of the video. For PR reasons, that's something you probably should have stated in the beginning of the video. Right now, you probably lost some attention span. People probably skipping to the point of the video, and they might have skipped this part. So this is something you should have said in the beginning.
I help y'all 24/7 on my spiritual channel. I got a whole channel dedicated to helping people and to helping y'all. I don't care about that extra shit that they got going on. I feel like y'all deserve y'all own fucking planet or something. Now remember, all gays
planet
is
is
not part of
crazy.
the LGBTQ community. All gays and bisexuals, that's a community. Just like Black Lives Matter. All black niggas is not a part of Black Lives Matter, bro. Who's out here telling y'all to get vaccines and go riot and protest and break into stores. Bro, that's a group that's made by these fucking demons. That has nothing to do with us. I want to say this off the rip right now. I have no problem at all with anybody that don't like the same sex as me, etc.
You should have
Don't
stated
care.
this
It don't faze me. It don't bother me.
Okay.
Simple. With that being said, the first thing I want to talk about you, Biden. Number one, the people around you.
People around him. What do you mean by that?
If you came out and actually said that you was gay, how many of these niggas that be fucking with you on your streams and all this extra shit would still be there?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. The fans and stuff might be there, but the people that Adin actually be calling, like, Duke is gonna feel 100%. Like, Duke already don't rock with the sus stuff that Adin does. So if he, you know what, call Duke, I'm blah blah blah. Duke is gonna feel violated. Like, you came on to me all this time as a man, you was really feeling something. It ain't no, and you mask it as jokes. So your rage, he might feel the same way because they talk a lot. Jadion, all of them, they gonna feel some type of way. Like, they will feel like they lost a sense of their manhood in a way. If Adin came and called them, like, on some serious, like, not as a prank, but on some serious, you know what, I'm blah blah blah. Then this is my, I try to mask it as jokes and people was rocking with it, so I got too deep in. So if he was to call and say that, I feel like some of the people in this circle, they wouldn't necessarily disassociate themselves with him, but they would, like, okay, I gotta doubt back a little bit. I feel violated as a person. So yeah, I kind of see what Soul is saying there.
If you came out and said that you was gay, you know you would grow crazy. You would get so much love and new fans, but all these niggas around you would leave. How do you think they feel? You like a predator. You faking like you gay.
Calling this, I mean, he's saying a lot of what I was thinking from the beginning. Like, Adin doing a little too much. Like, the problem with Adin, I don't like sus jokes. That's just me. But the sus jokes itself wasn't the problem. It's like Adin didn't know when to turn it off. Like, Adin was sus joke, 24/7. He didn't know how to chill. Like, you gotta learn how to read the room. Like, Duke wasn't feeling that. So it's like, Duke not feeling it kind of made it, like, amplify it. Polo G not feeling it. I remember DJ Ghost said the same a lot of the same stuff Soul is saying. And he was like, you know what, Adin was like, the Polo G situation is the situation that humbled him down a little bit. So I feel like, yeah, a lot of what Soul is saying is still the truth. But, like, how do I explain it? Yeah, what he's saying is true, but he should have said all of this in the hype of Adin. Like, because Adin isn't really doing the such jokes as much. It's still a part of his persona. But he's not doing it 24/7 like he used to. Because a lot of times back then, he did not know how to read the room at all.
Oh, I want to suck your to get reactions. You making them feel uncomfortable. Shit is not funny.
It's all right, not funny, bro. Is the such jokes funny to y'all? Tell the truth. Is the such... Because like I said, I don't find it funny. But I feel like as a kid, the little kids, 12 and under, around that range, middle school range, Adin and Speed are their go-to. Early high school, you got probably your people in the middle. Then older people, you got Duke, Dukes, I'm Dante, Agent. So it's like, it's levels to it. I feel like the best fan base to have is the younger fan base because they have more time on their hands. So it's like, they all just gonna be in your streams 24/7. So it's like Adin kind of grabbed that fan base. Speed did the same thing. Like, I feel like a lot of what Soul is saying could be applied to Speed, but I'm pretty sure someday we're gonna see I show Speed must be stopped. But right now we on Adin.
It's funny to little squeakers and kids who jack off him and this shit. These is little children. They're childs. But for grown men out here, dude, you are.
So the problem is the problem really the sus jokes, or it's like Adin exposing these, like, because I see both ends. Adin is exposing the youth to like, Adin is exposing the youth to a lot of sexual things by using these such jokes. So I feel like that's something that Soul is trying to talk about. Adin don't, because I always said it, Adin don't realize the influence that he has. So it's like, because Adin is like one of those YouTubers who are like down to earth. So it's like he don't realize he impact the lives of people on the daily. So it's like he don't understand that, but I feel like as he mature, he will understand that more.
Are literally emasculating men. You are a perfect plant. You are a perfect seeded plant to destroy men. You got all these niggas with their fingers wrapped around. Bro, listen. These hoes got their fingers wrapped around y'all. Y'all wrapped around these hoes' fingers. They got y'all on a leash. I was just talking about, I just dropped a fucking video about why is all these weird ass Twitch niggas doing all these e-dates, but I don't see none of the hoes doing e-dates for us.
I was talking about e-dates in the beginning, but I feel like the thing about e-dates is its content. Like, yeah, nothing a lot of times come out of these e-dates, but I feel like with the whole e-date thing, I'm not, like, me personally, my thing is I don't want to get on there and compete. 8 of us competing for one girl, trying to use our best pickup lines, like sweating hard trying to win an e-date that I'm never gonna meet this person in real life. But that's your prerogative if that's what you want to do. But also, on top of that, it was something else about the e-date thing that I wanted to mention, but I can't remember. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it's entertaining. Oh yeah, I remember now. You got, at first it was like Adin getting a bunch of, he's putting his subscribers on. He still use some of them, like Prime still be there occasionally. And like Silky, that's how I found out about Silky. And like the E-Date stars, so to speak. And then you start getting people like Kai, Jadion, Speed, all of them in the one room, the collab. It's like, I look at it as all these content creators collabing. And like Rage will be reacting to the E-Date. You got different people will be reacting to the E-Date, like, and watch parties. So it's like, it's content for everybody involved. It's just content. I look at it like that. And people was vibing with the E-Dates, because how many people was involved with it, you know?
We got all these niggas in the group trying to get with a bitch that's known for sucking dick.
I think he shot.
But I don't see none of these.
Sound like he was throwing shots at Kai by Tiana Trump. That's what it sounded like to me. I ain't trying to speculate too much, but that's definitely what that
girls
like.
Coming in the group trying to get with a nigga. Why is these niggas on Twitch are like, bro, listen.
I just look at it as content.
If you around Adin long enough, 9 times out of 10, you gonna become bi-curious. You gonna start saying shit that you didn't normally say. You gonna start being acceptable for shit that you was never acceptable for ever.
I don't think Adin's turning people out, so to speak, but a lot of people are saying these sus jokes all of a sudden because of Adin. I will give them that. Or like they accept the sus jokes. Like if somebody calls you and say whatever the crazy stuff Adin be saying, it's like you might not do it, but you laugh at it, or you might laugh at it or something, because Adin got these people doing that. Like Adin don't realize the influence. Like most of the 2K community wasn't acting sus until Adin started acting sus. It's like they took his whole flow and ran with it. That's something I don't like about the 2K community. Y'all copy and paste each other so much. You saw Adin acting sus was working for him. I'm gonna act sus too. So that's the problem I got with it.
Ever. If you a viewer and you watching this right now, how many people you seen on Twitch used to watch them all the time, but now they like be saying gay shit and stuff?
I just said that.
They like different now.
I just said.
You get what I mean? How many people you know? Be honest, nigga.
A lot.
How many people you know on Twitch who just be like vulnerable and victim to this nigga shit? Biden, you like a predator, bro. I'm dead ass, bro.
But him calling him a predator is definitely a bit of a reach. But other than that, I definitely agree with a lot of what he's saying. Like, Adin but he definitely chilled out. I will say that. But it's like, even when in Adin's prime, I was like, bro, Adin has to chill out. You're getting to a point where being sus is becoming your personality at this point. That's what I was. That's how I was looking at it at the time. I don't know if that's why he slowed down because he noticed a lot of people are saying, "Oh, the sus streamer that gets rappers on and acts sus in front of them." So I don't know.
You what you are because you faking it so you can get away with this shit. But these people out here getting bullied, killed for being really gay.
He brought up a good perspective just now. I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it from that lens. So my thing is this: let's say somebody in the LGBT community watch Adin, right? And Adin or any streamer that says a lot of sus jokes. How do they feel when this streamer starts saying all these sus jokes? Do they get upset that this person is making a mockery of our community, or is it like when a girl make a sexy joke on stream, dudes get turned on by it? Do the LGBT people that watch the streams get turned on by the sus jokes that a lot of these people make? Valid question. I wish I knew the answer.
You trolling them. You get what I mean? And I'm just talking about the people around you right now.
I didn't think about
If you've been around him long enough, 9 times out of 10, you acceptable for shit that you not acceptable for in reality.
Life, yeah.
You just think, oh, he's faking it. What I'm trying to tell y'all is this.
Oh, he cut something out. So it's like Soul is holding back punches. He trying not to say what's really on his mind because he ain't trying to get canceled. I think Adin's in his head because Adin, you know, Soul don't hold back punches for nobody, but this is a situation where he gotta hold back punches because
if you
say the
somebody
wrong
that
thing,
hang around Adin and you are a man,
canceled.
right? I want you to look me in my eyes and tell me this. You hang around him, right? If your son came around you and around the house while you was chilling with your girl or your bros, and your son said, "Hey dad, I'm about to go suck some," the shit that he be saying, you will beat his little ass, won't you?
Yeah, that's true.
It's not okay, is it? If your son came around you and you was just chilling by yourself or with your bros, with your girl, and he said the shit that he be saying,
but I'm pretty sure most of them know better, so
he's on punishment, ain't he? It's all type of red flags, ain't it? So why the fuck is it okay for you to fake like you fuck with this nigga and be around him because he bringing you all this music attention? Remember, he collabed with so many music artists. So he's the perfect nigga to collab with to get attention for your streams. These industry niggas is no different than OnlyFans stocks that want attention and likes for they OnlyFans. I'm trying to tell y'all this. Dude, this motherfucker right here, if you hang around him and your son came around you saying the shit that he be saying, would it be okay? No. Nope. So why the fuck is it okay when he say it to you? Oh, you all acceptable for it now. Bro, these bitches don't want... Bro, listen. Ain't no nigga gonna call him if he in a fight. They're not gonna call him.
Adin knows that.
Because he's like a woman. You're not gonna call him if you got beef. You're not gonna call him if you... What are you... You gonna only call him if it's on getting on Twitch. That's it. Or something that has to do with live streaming. He's useless. Like my nigga, Biden, let this shit sink in. You are emasculizing a whole youth of young niggas, bro. They look up to you. Think about this.
I just thought about it. Speed wasn't acting crazy. Like, he was acting crazy before he met Adin. But once he got around Adin, that's when he just got wild with the sus jokes. So I definitely see where Soul is coming from. Him going to LA and being around Adin definitely made him even worse. So yeah.
And you trying to teach them to be hoes. You got these niggas out here talking to us like our thoughts be talking to us. Nigga, only a bitch supposed to tell me what she want to do to me.
For sure.
You get what I mean? I know you doing it for attention. I know you be getting the views. I know it's taking your soul. You know, you swimming in the clout. You feel me? Listen. But while you doing that, how many young niggas you think you turn into hoes? How many young niggas you think is now vicarious? They like boys. They be saying all type of feminine stuff. They think it's normal. Because
I do feel like that part is a little reach, but I feel like people trying to normalize the jokes because of him, which I said that from the beginning. It's like a lot of streamers try to make that part of their comedy now. It's like they use this such jokes as a crutch. They be like to be funny, but outside of the jokes, they not really that funny. I said something like that before.
But when it's time for you to get a girl, how a fuck a girl gonna be submissive to a fucking feminine guy?
That's true.
Y'all wonder why these hoes so masculine now. They want men. Like, bro, I told you, most of these girls just want your money. They using toys. They ain't even using real dicks.
For the people saying facts to that, I think he referring to rich people, not us every day.
They don't want to fuck with you niggas. They want your money. These is the type of hoes they put on pedestals for us to worship. The last thing I'm going to say about you, Biden, and then I'm out. I will never talk about you again. From this point forward, please stop preying on men. You are a predator, bro. You are a fucking...
I disagree with that part.
Dude, I ain't gonna call
that's
you a
a big
pedophile.
statement.
You something.
That's a big statement.
Stop preying on men. Stop doing sus moments. Saying, like, dude, these rappers come on there. Don't you know why you blew up? It's because all these men, all these little kids want to see you say some shit and see the rapper's reaction.
I can agree with that.
I'm not taking away from what you do, but what
deep down inside, Adin knows that too. But I agree with a lot of what So said, and part of it is like, reach. But anyways, that's the end. Let me know y'all thoughts. I feel like I said, a lot of what So said is what I was thinking, and a lot of other people was thinking. They just didn't know how to phrase it. But some of it, he is reaching for sure.